Hi everyone! Chances are that if you click on this video, you are trying to make your life brighter, better and easier, or just trying to improve yourself. And if you set yourself a goal to improve something, it feels natural, you have to invest more time, money, introduce new processes, or do more projects in order to achieve your goal both in life or at work. That is logical, but life proves it wrong, especially when it comes to your personal well-being. In today's video, I will share with you 12 things I quit to simplify my life and enjoy it more and more every day. To spice things up, I will also share a few things I still struggle with and I'm currently working on. If you guys find this format interesting, maybe I will do another video in a few months to find out whether I succeeded in my improvements. If you are new here, I'm Artem, a digital nomad and a regular guy who just turned 40 and reflects on his work-life journey on this channel. To make my reflections more productive, I appreciate if you could smash the like button and hit subscribe to track my progress. This is extremely appreciated. Thank you. Number 1. I quit blaming others. It's so easy to find reasons why things don't go the way you want. Your boss treats you poorly, while you are doing a wonderful job. Politicians don't do what you expect from them. That guy in the car was slow to turn and you were late for your meeting, all because of him. To blame others or circumstances is easy, but taking responsibility over your life is tough. Your boss definitely could be unfair to you, but it was your choice to work for this person. And it is by all means your choice to continue working for him or for her. And it was your choice not to plan extra 5 or 10 minutes to be on time for your meeting. So it is always purely one's choice to do or not to do certain things, to behave certain way, to expect certain outcomes beforehand. And when I realized that, life stopped being all over the place and started to form the life I want to live. Next thing is focusing on things outside my control. Yes, I make my choices and do whatever is in my control, but then it is the unknown territory. Let's imagine that you wrote a book and you send it to all the publishers in the country. Yes, you made a decision to write a book. You made a decision to work hard. You made a decision that you give it your all, and now it's ready. Bad news that you don't control it from here on. You did your part, and now it's up to the publishers whether they find the book good enough. It doesn't matter if you think about it. It doesn't matter if you feel nervous. It doesn't matter if you check your inbox every hour. All of this will not change the outcome, not one bit. YouTube taught me the same thing. I focused on my video, my script, my thumbnail, but after I click publish, I can do almost nothing. Some videos are doing better, some worse. What should I do instead of being nervous? I focus on my next video. Next thing, I stopped compromising on my health. I have only one body and I need to treat it properly. I have a friend who treats his car much better than he treats his body. The car is always clean, always changing things on time, uses only the best and expensive petrol, and he feels proud about his car. But when it comes to his own body, he fuels it not with the best fuel, but with an absolute garbage. Treating the car which you change every few years way better than yourself? It's nonsense, at least for me. Thus, I have my daily exercises and they are non-negotiable. Whatever happens, I have my hour of running or gym or any other activity. And I will not cut it from my calendar if I need to squeeze extra meeting or anything else. 1 hour of exercise is not leaving my calendar, whatever happens. As I've recently heard in a YouTube video, I stopped treating my health as a side hustle. Can't agree more. By the way, what is your number 1 thing you want to quit? Let me know in the comments below. Next up is connected to a previous one, and it is I quit going to bed late. At the present time, a lot of people tend to deprioritize sleep to achieve more, staying up late to finalize a project, or to watch Netflix, or to watch sports on TV, waking up earlier just to squeeze something extra in an already busy schedule. This results in constant fatigue. As for me, I know that if I go to bed after 12:30 at night, whatever the number of hours I will sleep, next day I will feel like garbage. sleepy, sluggish, non-productive, not energized. Yes, I managed to do more yesterday, but today I will do nothing as I do not have the energy. So I try to be in bed not later than 11 p.m. and close my eyes not later than midnight. It's not always happening, but I'm doing my best to achieve it. What else I've stopped is leaving small burdens for tomorrow. There is a rule that if something takes less than 2 minutes, do it straight away. And the implementation of this rule has been a surprise. I can't say how transformational it was to my well-being. Yes, it all seems small. Well, small things should seem small, right? But I can't stress enough how it helps to empty your head for what really matters. Examples are straightforward. If I have a lunch and I have one dirty dish, I do not put it in the dishwashing machine, or I don't leave it until I have more dishes to clean them all together. I simply clean it straight away. When I feed my cats, it was somewhere here. When I feed my cats, Do you hear that? When I feed my cats and I see that I'm running low on pet food, I don't put it on my shopping list. I just order delivery of few packs of food this very moment. This applies to things that I don't buy on a regular basis, like pet food or coffee beans or olive oil, and this leads me to the next point, that I quit bulk shopping. I now buy only groceries I know I will cook. This helps me reduce spending, reduce waste, and also declutter my fridge, so I always know what I have available and don't find items in the back that I've bought months ago and forgot about them. Next one was tough for me, and I will probably combine as much as 4 things in this point. I quit being around toxic people. I quit arguing with random people in real life or on the internet. I quit the need to be right and quit caring what other people think. What I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to have connections and interactions that boost my energy rather than drain it. This means that you most likely stop or limit your time with some people who have always been around, with whom you grew up with or spent time during college. Don't try to save a relationship just for the sake of saving the relationship, especially if you are doing it on your own without help from the second person. Next up, I quit having things that I use occasionally, like once or twice a year at best. In my case, I'm talking of skates, skis, swimsuits, and a tuxedo. I'm trying to get rid of such things right now. Some are gone, some are still on sale, but I am definitely not gonna buy them again anytime soon. Of course, if I move to live in French Alps and I have a skiing resort near my house, I will buy myself skis, but for now, if I go for a week of skiing, I just rent it. No need to spend money on buying, no need to find space at home, no need to think of a luggage when going to a ski resort. Just less things to worry about, and yes, your home looks cozier and less crowded. And tuxedo? Yes, I do look sexy when I wear it, but I did it less than 10 times in few years, so why bother? I don't even want to calculate the cost of the outfit per usage. It's definitely triple digit. Next up is quit owning more stuff, and some more stuff, and some more stuff, and more stuff. When we moved to a new country, we wanted to rent out our old apartment and were decluttering wardrobes. I used to have so many items, some of them were never used, some of them I even forgot existed. I believe we got rid of 80% of the stuff we had, and boy, it feels great. Now, target is not to buy everything again in a new house. Dealing with clothes is easy. The rule is one comes, one goes. If I want to buy something new, I need to get rid of the same thing from the existing ones. For example, if I want a new t-shirt, I need to get rid of an existing t-shirt. If I want a new pair of running shoes, I need to get rid of the existing one, and so on. But it becomes a little trickier when it comes to other parts of life. For example, kitchen. In order to declutter it, you have to be aware what you really need and what you really use. For example, I always use just one knife and one pan. For months. This means I don't need a second pan or a second knife, whomever tells you otherwise. Chef's knife, filleting knife, bread knife, cheese knife. It all feels important, but if you still continue to use just one, don't waste your money, and especially don't waste the room of your house. It's not infinite. Number 10. I stopped using social media. Not only I deleted my accounts in Twitter or Instagram, but I also removed applications from my phone. No TikTok, no YouTube, no Instagram, etc. Do I miss it? Not one bit. Do I feel anxiety that I miss some trends, jokes, memes, series, match results? Not one bit. And yes, I have plenty of time to invest in important things now. Next up, I quit pushing for a productivity in the sake of productivity, with the best example being a productive morning routine. Wake up at 5, do sports, have a breakfast, work, play with kids, have quality time with your loved ones, work again, do the main part of your job, and do it all before 9 a.m. Well, I realized it's not working for me. I do not push myself to wake up at 5 and go over my to-do list. For now, it's not working. I love mornings and I want to spend it the way I want to spend it today. Sometimes I go for a run first thing in the morning. Sometimes I cook a hearty breakfast. Sometimes I go straight to work and I enjoy having this flexibility. I do not want to bring standardization to the best part of the day. Next, I also quit forgetting what I like. I've recently realized that there are things that I like and that are beneficial to me that I haven't practiced for ages. For example, I started to learn foreign languages again, and I do it systemic. I have weekly one-on-one sessions with the tutor, and it brings so much fun. Now I want to hire a math teacher, as I've always enjoyed working on numerical exercises. This both brings me joy and improves my cognitive abilities, worth doing them. Same applies to some of the sports activities. If you played tennis when you were a child and you enjoyed it, why you stopped? Restart it. Same with reading. I've always loved to read, but wasn't doing it enough lately. Now, I try to find at least 30 minutes to sit with a book every day. Now, as promised, I will share a few things that I'm trying to master, but still can't say that I managed to do that. Number 1, starting first and figuring out the way later. That is the big business advice I hear all over. That the best way not to procrastinate about things is just starting to do them, even if you don't know how to do them. You just start and you figure out details on the way. Number 2, asking myself 2 questions when I feel I'm stuck. Will I regret not doing this 5 years from now? What is the worst thing that might happen? These 2 questions help to start new projects or ideas. For example, this YouTube channel, I was thinking about it for years and finally launched it. And the 2 questions were on point. If I look back in 10 years from now, will I regret not launching a YouTube channel? And the answer is definitely yes. And what is the worst thing that might happen when I launch it? Well, it's either no one will see it or no one will be interested in my videos. So what? Does it feel scary? I don't think so. However, it worked with YouTube, but still work to do for my other ideas. They still feel scary from time to time. Number 3, I want to stop playing small, but rather start focusing on big things and chasing my big dreams. Guys, I will be happy to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Mighty YouTube thinks you will absolutely like these 2 videos from your favorite creator. Take care, and I see you in the next video.